Here's something most people never want to hear. Your home, your safe space, could be making you sick. Not because of bad luck or some mysterious curse, but because it's quietly filled with chemicals you never knew were there. These aren't the dramatic neon green liquids you see in movies. These are invisible, odorless, and found in everyday items you trust. And yet, they can mess with your hormones, your breathing, your mood, even your long term health. Some of them start harming you in small ways that you ignore: a little fatigue, a slight headache, a persistent cough. But over months and years, the damage adds up. Hello, and welcome to our channel, Top 10s You Should Know. Today, we're going deep into the top 10 hidden chemicals in your home that damage your health and how to protect yourself before it's too late. 1. Formaldehyde in furniture and curtains. Most people think formaldehyde belongs in science labs or morgues, but it's probably sitting in your living room right now. This chemical is commonly used in the adhesives that hold together pressed wood products, your bookshelves, cabinets, desks, and even bed frames. It's also used in wrinkle-resistant fabrics, which means your curtains, sofa, or that easy care shirt could be slowly releasing it into the air you breathe. The problem is off-gassing, where furniture and fabrics slowly release formaldehyde vapor over time, often for years. You can't see it. You can't smell it in low concentrations. But your body notices through headaches, throat irritation, watery eyes, or even long-term cancer risk with constant exposure. The solution? If you can, choose solid wood furniture or certified low-emission products. If replacing isn't possible, ventilation is your best friend. Keep windows open often and add air-purifying plants like peace lilies and Boston ferns. It's not about making your home look perfect. It's about making it safe to live in. 2. Phthalates in plastic containers and air fresheners. Phthalates are chemicals used to make plastics flexible and fragrances last longer, and they're almost impossible to avoid unless you know where to look. They hide in food storage containers, vinyl flooring, shower curtains, scented candles, and even air fresheners. The danger? They're endocrine disruptors, meaning they interfere with your hormones. That can affect everything from mood and metabolism to fertility and child development. What's worse? Phthalates can leach out when plastics are heated, so microwaving leftovers in a plastic container is practically inviting them into your body. They can also float into the air from fragranced products, meaning just breathing in your fresh linen air freshener might be doing silent harm. Over time, this exposure can lead to reproductive issues, asthma, allergies, and even increased risk of certain cancers. The fix? Store food in glass or stainless steel containers. Swap air fresheners for natural options like essential oil diffusers or simply opening a window. And check labels. Anything with fragrance as an ingredient may be hiding phthalates. Awareness here isn't about paranoia. It's about taking back control over what you allow into your home. 3. BPA in canned foods and receipts. Bisphenol A, or BPA, is another endocrine disruptor, and it's shockingly common in everyday life. Most people know it's used in some plastics, but here's the kicker. It's also in the lining of many canned foods and the coating on thermal paper receipts. That means when you grab a quick can of soup or touch a store receipt, you could be getting a dose of BPA. This chemical can mimic estrogen in the body, throwing your hormonal balance out of whack. Studies link BPA exposure to obesity, heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and developmental issues in children. The bad news? BPA can leach into food, especially acidic or hot foods stored in cans. Even touching a receipt for a few seconds can transfer it to your skin, where it can be absorbed. The good news? Many companies now make BPA-free cans and plastics. But don't just trust the label blindly, as replacements like BPS may carry similar risks. Your best bet is to choose fresh or frozen food when possible and wash your hands after handling receipts. Small steps, big protection. 4. Volatile organic compounds, VOCs, in paint and cleaning supplies. That fresh paint smell everyone seems to love? It's actually the scent of VOCs, volatile organic compounds, being released into the air. These chemicals are found in paints, varnishes, adhesives, and many cleaning products. Once airborne, they can irritate your lungs, trigger headaches, and even damage your liver and kidneys over long-term exposure. Some VOCs are linked to cancer. And here's the kicker. VOC levels can be 2 to 5 times higher indoors than outdoors, even without painting or cleaning in that moment, because they continue to off gas for months. The fix is straightforward. Choose low VOC or VOC free paints, ventilate well when cleaning, and skip harsh chemical cleaners in favor of vinegar, baking soda, and plant based options. Your home should smell like life, not like a chemical factory. 5. PFOAs in nonstick cookware. Nonstick pans may make cooking and cleaning easy, but the chemicals used to create that slick surface, especially older ones containing perfluorooctanoic acid, PFOA, can release toxic fumes when overheated. These forever chemicals build up in the body and environment, linked to thyroid disease, cancer, and immune system problems. If you've ever seen your pan smoking when preheating, you've probably inhaled some of those fumes. The safest route is to switch to ceramic, stainless steel, or cast iron cookware. If you must use nonstick, keep the heat low, avoid scratching the surface, and replace worn pans quickly. Your kitchen should nourish your health, not poison it. 6. Flame retardants in mattresses and couches. Flame retardants sound like a good idea. Who wouldn't want fire protection? But many older mattresses, couches, and electronics are treated with toxic flame retardant chemicals that can leach into household dust. These chemicals are linked to hormone disruption, developmental issues in children, and even cancer. The danger is that you inhale or ingest them without realizing, especially if you eat near soft furniture or don't wash hands before meals. Today, some companies use safer alternatives, but older furniture can still be a problem. If replacing isn't possible, use covers and vacuum regularly with a HEPA filter. You spend a third of your life in bed. Make sure it's not slowly harming you. 7. Chlorine and chloramines in tap water. Municipal tap water is treated with chlorine or chloramines to kill bacteria, but these chemicals can have side effects: drying skin, irritating eyes, and in some studies, increasing cancer risk with long-term exposure. Hot showers can release them into the air, turning your bathroom into an inhalation zone. The fix is simple. Install a good water filter, even a shower filter, to reduce your exposure. Hydration should heal you, not harm you. 8. Synthetic fragrances in detergents and lotions that fresh laundry scent, often a cocktail of undisclosed chemicals hidden under the word fragrance. Many are linked to allergies, hormone disruption, and respiratory issues. Since companies don't have to list these ingredients, your only defense is choosing fragrance-free or naturally scented products. Real freshness is the absence of toxins. 9. Ammonia in glass cleaners. Ammonia gives glass cleaners their streak-free shine, but breathing it in can irritate your lungs and eyes. Over time, constant exposure can worsen asthma or other breathing problems. Natural alternatives like vinegar work just as well without the health risks. 10. Lead in old pipes and paint. Lead exposure is a serious issue. Even tiny amounts can cause neurological damage, especially in children. Homes built before 1978 may have lead-based paint, and older plumbing can leach lead into drinking water. Testing your home and using lead-certified filters is the safest move. Protecting your brain is non-negotiable. Your home should be your sanctuary, but as you've seen, it can also hide dangers in plain sight. The good news? Awareness gives you the power to make changes. One product swap, one habit shift, one safer choice at a time. So which of these surprised you the most? Have you spotted any of these in your own home? Let us know in the comments. Your story might help someone else stay safe.